Hey guys, welcome to the first ever podcast of Sin Football. I'm Auro, and with me today I have Niyar. We both write and contribute to the football blog Sin Football. If you have not checked us out yet, the link to the site is given in the description below. We write blogs and articles on everything related to the beautiful game, and we cover content especially from Indian football. And that's just a disclaimer out there. We are not pundits, we are not football experts of any sorts. We are just fans of the game. And as many of you Indians, we want to see the Indian football grow and hopefully one day see the Indian team play at the FIFA World Cup. So recently, the FIFA World Cup was ended. It was an amazing tournament, and every year when the FIFA World Cup comes, not every year, every 4 years when the FIFA World Cup comes, the only thing which comes to the mind of our Indians is like, okay, when are we going to see Indian football playing at the tournament? But sometimes it's a funny talk over the bar over a couple of drinks, and sometimes it gets serious. So let's just dig deep into it and just get to the point. Uh, Neo, do you think like is Indian football growing? What do you think?
Well, as a fan, Auro, I'm really confused regarding the growth of Indian football. First of all,
Confused as in?
first of all, I vividly remember we are celebrating the winning moments of the Indian team in the Intercontinental Cup, right?
Yeah.
And then days later, what did the IOA do? They just bet Indian team to go to the Asian Games,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
And it seems they have acted like a traditional Indian parents who just want to see their children grow at a single night.
Okay.
Well, this could that Indian team performance in the Asian Games would have been acted as a confidence booster because India is going to play the AFC Asian Cup next year in UAE.
Okay. And okay, just honestly, frankly, just what do you think? What is the state right now of Indian football? Like, some say it's growing, some say it's very exciting times. Like, for me, I would say, I think it's in deep shit, to be honest. Because, like, look, it's just a fucking layer over there, okay? Like, we see the ISL for a couple of months, okay? We see our team performing for a couple of months, okay? Then we get excited and all that. Then suddenly, out of nowhere, we go into the system, we look into the system. There's so many layers out there which is bringing the sport down. Like, as you said, the IOA, okay? I mean, what the fuck is wrong with IOA? I have no idea. Like, for example, look at the timing, okay? Last month, the captain of the national team, Sunil Chetri, had to literally beg people to come to the stadium and watch them. Okay, so that's a very sad moment, to be honest, but it's also a revolutionary moment, we can say, because hopefully 20-30 years down the line, if India plays in the World Cup and they perform, we'll say, okay, one day the captain of the Indian football team asked us to come to the game, and so we went, and 30 years from now we are here. But what made, what compelled the Indian football team's captain to like literally go online and ask people to come over and watch the game, when a month from then the biggest tournament, the biggest festival in the world, FIFA World Cup, was going to be held? Okay, after Sunil Chetri said that, people went to the Mumbai Arena to watch the game. It was amazing. Okay, there was a huge support.
Yes.
We would see the Icelandic cap on all doing, and India also
Yes.
performed well. They won the Intercontinental Cup. Okay, and we thought, okay, now a revolution has begun. Okay, now thanks to Sunil Chetri, thanks to the Indian football team raising their voice, we are in there. The Indian fans are in there. Okay, but it's very related. The football team, the sport, and the system. After all these hopes were generated, and the biggest carnival in the world was going on, FIFA World Cup. I think it was on the 2nd of July. I think we got the news that IOA was not allowing the Indian team as well as the Indian women team to participate in the Asian Games. I mean,
That was a shocking news.
obviously that was shocking because I don't know who decides all this. Okay, maybe some fucker, some fat fuck must be sitting with his friends, in the IOA office, drinking whiskey, and they were like thinking, like, यार यार इंडियन फुटबॉल टीम का कुछ नहीं होने वाला यार, मेडल वेडल तो जीतने वाले नहीं, तो नहीं भेजते. Why I think this was what was being discussed, because the AIFF, the All India Football Federation, stated that the IOA didn't even officially release a statement or anything of why they were sending. There was just a verbal announcement, a verbal saying to the AIFF. So this is the thing. We are not going to send a national team to the Asian Games. I mean, look at the team that are going to the Asian Games. Okay.
Even Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Thailand,
No,
Bangladesh.
Bangladesh is going. Okay, now Korea Republic as well, Saudi, Japan, and Iran. Okay,
They're
Japan, Saudi, Iran. They recently played at the FIFA World Cup. Like, imagine the amount of experience. Okay,
Our players would have gained.
Obviously. Okay, it doesn't matter like if they win a medal or not. Like, a child does not, start walking as soon as he grows. As soon as he, as soon as he, is born, he has to learn. The amount of experience that they would have gotten is like, I don't know what the fuck is going on, like seriously. And like for example, okay, now let's come to this thing. Okay, when do you think India is going to qualify for the World Cup? Like, give me an honest answer. Like, all the research that you have done, all the things that you have seen as a fan of the game in this country, when do you think India is going to qualify for the World Cup?
I hope in the next 15 to 20 years, we are going to see our team play at the biggest level of the game.
No, I don't want to like know what's your hope. I just want to see like, give me a practical approach, like 26, 30, 34.
Well, if the governing bodies keeps on acting like this, we are going to never see our team in the World Cup. Never.
Okay. See, okay. The governing body, the IOL, the AIFF, okay, they are doing their part. They're even like sometimes as recently, they didn't do what they're supposed to do.
I just want to know one thing. What are our sports minister doing right now?
No.
What are they for?
No. The sports minister, I think yesterday or day before yesterday, they announced they were sending the team to the Asian Games. I don't know if it's confirmed or not, but yeah, you're right. At that time, they should have done something.
Yeah, what are they for?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, look at the Croatian Prime Minister, right? Like in the FIFA World Cup, like she was traveling economy class and she was attending all the games.
Exactly.
And here the IOA doesn't want to send the team to the World Cup.
Even considering to send them to the Asian Games.
Yeah.
Just think about it.
Yeah, like sending altogether is different thing.
Different thing.
Okay.
They are even considering sending them.
Okay, and coming to the point, like I'll say, qualifying for the FIFA World Cup. Okay, I think it depends on our mentality also. You cannot just blame the system. You just cannot blame the government. It's in the mentality. Like for example, honestly, suppose 2030. I'm saying 2030 is the year India is going to qualify for the World Cup. Suppose India is going to qualify for the World Cup. We've seen the future. Okay, so mostly today, like suppose a 20-year-old will be playing at the World Cup at 2030 for the Indian team. How old is he right now? That's 12 years from now.
Yeah.
That's 20 minus 12. That's 8. He's 8 years old. Okay. So what is the kid doing right now? So he is picking up a ball and he's playing it. He comes from school. He plays the ball.
And then he asks his parents to give him permission to get a coaching class in football.
Yeah. And what are his parents gonna say? यार
No.
क्या कैसे खाएगा? ये खेल के तू खाएगा?
Instead, take a cricket bat in your hand.
Exactly. Like the thing is, people are so motivated by money and all that thing. They don't want to see that what kind of opportunity that this game is providing you. Like you can be a legend if you can go make the like Indian football team and take them to the FIFA World Cup.
Now look at Baichung Bhutia. Look at Sunil Setri. What are they doing right now? They are a legend.
Of course,
they are a
legends.
legend of Indian football.
So that's the thing, like whatever, like, it's not about just football, you know, regarding everything. You wanna do running, you wanna do swimming. If a young kid, people will say kya karke khayega, log kya
Log
kahenge, and
kya
all
kahenge.
that shit. Like, complete your studies. I mean, yeah, fine, studies are okay, you know, but that doesn't mean like you should not deprive a kid of what he loves doing, because he's 8 years old, okay, and whatever you say to an 8-year-old kid, he will think that's the truth. So if he's very passionate about football, and at that age you come up to him and you tell him that, you know what, leave football, study, because you won't be able to, you know, continue your livelihood because of this sport, he will take it in his heart and in his mind, and he will think, yeah, maybe dad is right, maybe mom is right, maybe the society is right. Fucking society, man. Society is killing everything. Like, seriously, you know. And let's talk about, okay, forget all this. We have talked about all the shortcomings and all that shit. Let's talk about the growth. Let's talk about some positives which have been going on. And the biggest positive has been obviously the ISL, the Indian Super League. It has brought India to the map to a certain level. And how do you think the I League and the ISL have impacted Indian football? Like, what's your view on that?
Well, ISL debuted on the year 2015, I guess.
I think 2015, yeah.
Yeah. That year was really a good year for Indian football. You know, we have seen fans coming to the stadium to cheer for their own team, own clubs.
Okay.
And then, well, actually, the Indian football is on the rise since India won the SAF championship in 2015, I guess, right?
2015.
15.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I don't remember
Yeah,
that actually. I don't know.
they won the SAF championship in 2015.
Okay.
And after that, Stephen Constantine came to India again.
He's still
as
the coach.
Yeah,
It's his second stint, I
yeah,
think. Yeah.
it's his second stint. He's the coach, and during his reign, India remained undefeated in a year, stretching
Okay.
their unbeaten run to 13 games in the year 2017.
Okay.
So yeah, I won't say Indian football is in deep shit right now. They are growing. They are growing without our home support. So
But what about ISL? Like, what's your view on ISL? Like, what's up with ISL? I League is there. There have been talks with a merger between I League and ISL. I mean, like, I'm from Assam. We are from Assam, right?
Yeah.
And we are fans of Northeast United. Okay, and let's accept it. They played shit last season. Okay,
Well,
even
last
even the
season,
season
even
before
all
that,
the
even the
seasons.
season before that. Okay,
Yeah.
I mean, that's okay, fine. Okay, you played shit and all that is everything okay, but I don't know about other clubs, okay? As a Northeast United fan, I'm telling you, the Northeast United FC comes up only during the ISL season.
yeah.
The last, like yesterday or day before yesterday, they posted on Instagram their first
Regarding
social
the-
media
yeah.
post regarding the retention of player, and the last post was back in March. So there's a communication gap between the, you know, club and the fans for such a long time that the fans have almost forgotten, to be honest. For example, like, in contrast, look at Kerala Blasters. Like, they're playing fucking Girona FC from La Liga. They're playing Melbourne City. They're doing so much. So I think
That's a positive sign for Indian football.
it's a positive side for India football, okay, but it's only at a certain area. It's on Kerala, okay.
Yeah.
We look at the northeast part, like, we are fucking proud of our heritage. We are proud of how much footballing talent we have in the region, okay, and yet this is happening, you know. Like, I'm okay, you know, like, okay, we are not a very rich club, our economic condition is not that good, okay, but still we support the club, we go to the stadiums. First season was, I think, Northeast United had the highest attendance percentage. I think they filled up the stadium,
With
okay.
the loudest
Yeah, because
crowd.
yeah, exactly, because we love football, okay, but the clubs and the fans have a relationship. Like, for example, okay, if you have no, you know, economic, like, condition to even, you know, do the small stuff like handle the social media on all the things, just put out a post. You know, there are tons of people in Assam, in Shillong, in Arunachal, in Nagaland, everywhere. People will volunteer, you know, to come to the club and work for them. That's how much we love football. But that is not happening. In contrast, I salute Kerala Blasters, to be honest. You know, like, I have no idea about what the other clubs are doing right now. There's a lot of transfer activity. Like, I think we'll do one piece on ISL exclusively. But that's the thing, you know. And again ISL, okay, like the franchises are there, people like influential people, superstars like Ranbir Kapoor, Abhishek Bachchan, you know, Sachin Tendulkar,
Ambanis.
yes, Mrs. Nita Ambani, they have invested everything, and we as a fans of the game, we thank them so much, but there's so much they can do. They have done their part, okay. Along with that, I think we the fans, we the spectators, the system, the AIFF, the IOA, or whoever the fuck is concerned with Indian football should work together and like bring this out. Because last year, I think 2017, yeah, last year we hosted the FIFA 17 World Cup. It was fucking phenomenal. Like, to be honest, on a personal note, I did not expect, okay, India like would host the World Cup so successfully, but it was amazingly successful. We saw the Indian football team, the under 17 was so good.
And
okay, although they lost, okay, but they were good.
they gave a tough fight
Obviously,
against
they
all
get
the teams.
yeah,
They even
obviously.
went on making a point from Colombia, I guess.
Yeah, I
they
think
scored a goal.
yeah, like we don't remember the game, but still,
Yeah, Jackson Singh scored that goal.
I guess.
The first Indian to score a goal in a World Cup.
See, that's the thing. And what happened after that? Immediately, we had to build on that. Okay, maybe the under 19 World Cup, maybe the FIFA Club World Cup, maybe all that thing. But you know, it just dies down. It's like a, you know, it just goes up once and suddenly it goes down. It just goes up once, it goes down. It's not consistent. You know, there has to be a consistency. You know, like we are tired of the दूसरी country वाला thing. Like, why fucking दूसरी country, man? Why not our country?
Pehli
Yeah?
country.
Exactly. You know, even the Asian Games, I think the Asia Cup is coming up next year, right? I don't know what the fuck will be going on. Someone will fuck up, I'm telling you. Someone somewhere will fuck up and something will happen. Like, we are so pumped up for the Asian Games, right? Like, India will go to the Asian Games. Like, we were discussing the other day, India will be going to the Asian Games. They will be, you know, playing against Iran and Japan and all the teams who have played at the World Cup. And suddenly the AIFF drops the bomb saying that IOA has not allowed the team to go to the World Cup. Why? Because they are not deemed good enough to win a medal. Like, seriously? Seriously? Like, do you think everyone who goes to the Olympics from India are good? Like, they are, like, you know, obviously they are good enough to win the medal, but is it a sure shot that they are going to win the medal?
Not
Of course
at all.
not. But the experience that they have, yeah, for
Experience
God's
matters.
sake, you know.
And
Like,
do you wanna listen to a fun fact?
yeah, of course.
The 2017 Under 17 World Cup was the most attended World Cup of all time.
Under 17 or like
Under
as a whole
17,
world?
under
Obviously
17.
yeah. See,
See.
so people are interested.
People are coming to the stadium to watch Under 17 kids play. Just imagine about it.
And yet, like, you know, the system don't want to like send the team to the Asian game. Fuck, that is just fucking amazing, you know. I mean,
And regarding the domestic football structure, the All India Football Federation needs to finalize a good structure that people might.
I think they are working on that. I think they are working on that. Obviously, that the news
Look,
like
about the merger thing.
we don't know what's going on behind the scenes, okay? But I think as fans we deserve to know what's going behind the scenes, isn't it? Like, you say you are going to merge the ISL and the I League. You say Indian football will be growing, will be bidding for the FIFA World Cup and this and that, and it just dies down. And out of a sudden, out of nowhere, we have the Indian football team asking us to come, Indian football team captain asking us to come to the stadiums. We have the IOA not allowing the Indian football team to go to the Asian Games. We have this shit, we have that shit. I mean, it's just frustrating to an extent that sometimes we just can't take it anymore. We have to, like, you know, fuck it. Like, nahi hone wala kuch bhi. That's the thing which goes through our mind, you know. But
Well, last year, the ISL and the I League started simultaneously, right?
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Did it start?
Yeah,
simultaneously?
it started
No, I don't
simultaneously.
think so, because this, I think Bengaluru FC was playing in the
No,
ISL as well. They didn't play in the
Last
I
year,
League.
They didn't play in the I League. They played in the ISL.
Sure about that.
Yeah, and the thing is, and it's a good news. Star Entertainment was the broadcaster for the I League this time. Okay, Star
Okay.
League was the broadcaster of this I League last year. But the thing is, ISL got the prime window. Okay.
Obviously, it's commercial ad.
Yeah,
You have the
ISL got the prime window,
Yeah,
and because of that, I League had to play at 2 p.m. I League matches were played at 2 p.m.
that's
Just think about the climate at that time of
weather,
our
of
country.
course. Yeah,
The
weather. Yeah.
And they were playing at 2 p.m.
I think if you're going to do the merger, do it. If you're not going to do the merger, don't do it. But at least, for the I League fans, I'm telling you, respect the I League. It has been there for such a long time.
Yeah.
And there are
Teams like
legendary clubs like Mohan
Mohan
Bagan
Bagan.
and East Bengal. And you just cannot shun them. It's one of the oldest and the biggest rivalry in world football, not only Indian football. But the people just don't seem to give a fuck about it. You know? Like, why? Because they're celebrities in the ISL. Why? Because there's money in the ISL. Why? Because they're
Money is
foreign
not
players
everything.
in the
They should realize
ISL.
at some point of time that money is not everything. It's about developing the football in our country. Right now, certain clubs haven't even started youth campaign for the for the young brigade of Indian
Obviously,
team.
there's no any youth academy. Like I think few clubs and 3-4 clubs in the ISL have their own youth academies, but I don't think all the clubs have. I haven't heard all the clubs having any youth tournament and all that. Shillong Lajong has a very good youth academy.
So there are certain areas where AIFF needs to look.
Not only certain areas. I think AIFF is looking. I think I don't blame the AIFF. I think AIFF is doing a great job. They told the IOA this time that if it's about the money, we'll send the team to the Asian Games. AIFF is doing its part, but
it's a high time,
yeah,
Indian
obviously
football
it's
is
a
on
high
a
time.
growing stage. It's a high time.
I mean, like, okay, I think day before yesterday when we got the news that Indian football was finally the Indian men's team. The women's team is not allowed still. The Indian men's team was finally allowed to go to the Asian Games. It was because the coach Stephen Constantine, he had to request the government. Imagine the coach of the national team had to request the government to send the team to the Asian Games. It's fucking embarrassing, yeah. I don't know how I'm pronouncing embarrassing, but is it embarrassing, right?
Yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ, it's so bad, yeah. It's so bad. I think we need to come out of this, this intuition. We can come out of this, like myth that this is a very exciting time for Indian football. A very exciting time. No, it's not. It's not very exciting time. It's a very worrying time.
Yeah.
It's just exciting on the surface, but it's stagnant when you look behind it. When you sit down, when you research, when you look
think
into
about it,
it's stagnant. And as fans of the game, we are very disappointed. We want to see the football team
grow.
Play at the World Cup. We want to see the football team grow. I think before the Asian Games, India will be playing China, right? That's a great step I think they have taken, obviously.
For the participation,
preparation for the Asian Cup, I think.
Asian Cup.
I think all in all, like yeah, that's all we need to discuss actually. That's the problems that we think should be addressed. They're the problems we think it's there for the Indian football. I think they have done what should be done. Sometimes they have not done what should have been done. But as fans of the game, all we can do is wait. All we can do is support the game in the country as we have done for the other sports, for the cricket.
And regarding the players, they are playing their hearts out.
Obviously, you could see. I mean, like in the Intercontinental Cup, after Sunil Chetri, like the video went viral when people went to flock to the stadium. You could see the players. They were so happy. They were clapping with the fans. It felt so nice. It gives you a sense of pride. Obviously, the fans give the players the strength. It doesn't. To be honest, it doesn't matter the system. It doesn't matter who the board is. The game is nothing without the fans.
It's us.
It's us. Right now, you and I we are discussing. somewhere, some corners, some kids are discussing about the same thing.
Same thing.
I think this voice needs to be heard. You know, everyone who is talking about it should come out and tell the system, tell the people concerned that we want the game to grow, and if you want any help from us, just ask.
We are ready to
Just
help.
ask. You know, I think that's it. That's it. You have anything more to say? So, guys, that was it. You know, we didn't prepare anything for this podcast actually. You know, Niyar and I were just discussing about it, and we sat down and we say, you know, let's discuss about the Indian football. I think it's necessary so that the people gets to know what we fans think, and if you agreed with whatever we said, you know, give us a thumbs up, and if you did not agree and if you disliked what we said, give us a thumbs down and let us know in the comments what you didn't like about it, so that we can talk with you and we can know your opinion, your views, so that we can discuss it at a greater length, and hopefully one day this will impact the Indian football as a whole, not only us, everyone of the entire Indian football community. So that's all for today. We'll be posting another podcast next week at the same time. Hopefully, you'll come back and listen to us. Thank you for being so patient. This is Auro, and with me I have Niyar.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We'll see you again. Bye bye.